Hello everybody and welcome and good day. It's Christmas Eve. Who knew? I was poking around while the intro was going and man, I can't believe we're only at 43% progress for this game. A lot of it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's super hard because it's a luck-based game because you don't know what you're gonna draw, but I don't know. I feel like the challenges will probably be the hardest, but I didn't know I could see all my progress. I love how much of my collection I got done, but the Joker stickers are at 17%. Wow, that's crazy. And I only have 34 out of 120 deck wins. That's crazy. Speaking of crazy things, we need to play with the yellow deck. It's Christmas Eve. Everyone's got a little extra money in the bank of various gift cards and grandma $20 bills, $10 bills, or $1 bills, depending on how old school we go. So we're gonna play the yellow deck because of that. Why say any of that? I thought it'd be silly to say and fun to say. All right, all hearts are debuffed. So this deck's main thing is that it starts with extra money, so we need to make sure we use that extra money to our full advantage the best we can. Make sure I think about that. Right away with full house. Beautiful. Double pyre. Boom. Ba-boom. That's a flush. Handed to me. Club Joker is pretty good. We can lean into clubs. I'm not a fan of the burglar. I'll take Scary Face. We'll probably take the Club Joker, which means we'll lean into clubs. So I guess we'll put some boost on these. I don't like on the Jack and the Ace. Face card's gonna give me, a Scary Face is gonna give me increased on the face cards, but we'll lean into the club. Now I know that there's a voucher that I need to unlock for my collection. Well, by unlocking being discovered, I mean I've purchased it in a run, which is the one after this. So I'm tempted to get this just so I have that opportunity. Spends all my money, but we get a bunch of jokers and we kind of have a direction to go. I'm happy with this. That's a lot of early hearts. That's a full house. Even though the 9 is debuffed, still worth. Easy peasy. Plus, it's only red stake difficulty too, so there is that. Do this one first. We'll probably be doing both because we want to try to increase our money. Increased clubs is a great call. Tempted to do it to all the 5s, but this will be fine. There's no point in doing splash. Oh, that doubles my money. Tough decision on these shops. There's a lot of good things I want to buy. Give me the hermit. That could double nothing. That's great. Yay. I'm gonna say a glass card. I have a new appreciation for glass cards. The more I've kind of used them, Is there any point in playing this and not... Skipping it will double my money, which will do nothing. So you know what? I might as well play it. Might as well. Easy flushes. You give me to the moon. I have no money. It's great. Just what I wanted. Beautiful. What I wanted for Christmas. We could play the 3 of a kind. It's got a club in it. Get rid of the 2 and the 4 because we can. Sure. 3 of a kind. Flush with diamonds? Sure. When you present it to me, I have to do it. That's another 3 of a kind. Throw away the 3 and the 7, keep the club for obvious reasons. Get down to only have 1 hand to play. A little closer than I wanted that to be. Ooh, pair deck. I think we just go with the tarot cards. I hope we get something. Empress is a good call here. Those the Hierophant. I think Empress is just slightly on average. It probably depends on the deck we play, but I feel like the Empress is just always a little ahead of the curve. So we can only play 1 hand type this round. So ideally, we want clubs. That's a full house, but I don't know if I win with that. And once I play a full house, we have to play nothing but full houses. And I don't really want to do that. Perfect. Don't need to worry about playing 1 hand type when I can just win it with 1 hand. Hierophant's a good card. Wow, double spectral card packs. Whoa. Boss coming up makes us lose money. That's unfortunate. Definitely the purple seal. It's not a bad card, but there's just too many clubs here for me to want to do that. Plus, I have a good appreciation for the purple seal. It's a lot better than you think. Yeah, I'll take another spectral. It's a gamble, but it's worth. Blue seal's a good seal as well. We only have 2 jokers and we have the hex. And if I get a polychrome on either one of these, it's a 50-50. Sure, we'll take the gamble. I feel a feeling it's going to land on the scary face and we're going to lose our gluttonous, which is a really good multiplier for us, but YOLO. I'll take it. That's a beautiful thing. I'll take the easy money. Ooh. I don't have a jack. Nor a 6. Hmm. Look for another 9, get some clubs. Sure. There's my jack. That'll do. That's 2 pair. Hold on. There we go. Put the club in there because we'll get the multiplier. That's a good straight. Use it to advantage. Have any of the 3s? We've only got 1 of the 3. It's a club. Got 2 more 6s. Get rid of these, looking for just something better. At least we have a 2 pair. Maybe we get a 6 or a 3. Well, since we have some good multipliers, let's go for the flush. Yeah. In fact, it's a straight flush. That's even better. Oh, the actual. All right. Ooh. That's a good card. I think I could buy this and buy this because this will give me a 25% off. That's gonna take off $2. $2.5. Hey, round it down. Sweet. And I'll buy the magician. Heck yeah. We're gonna have no money anyway. Might as well. So we really want to play clubs now. Look at them aces. That's a good amount of clubs. That will probably win it. Which is perfect, because we don't want to lose that much money. I was hoping that the lucky would pop some money. That would have been nice. Starting out with that extra 10 really does help, though. A lot more than you realize. That Wheel of Fortune, though. No repeat hands, so 1 good club flush we would be good. Upgrade flushes by 3 levels. That's a great skip for us. Always flushes with me. I was gonna do that skip anyway, so I'm really glad that worked out. We're gonna get a nice tarot card. Hopefully we get the moon. I'll take the magician. That'll work. Could be worse. Perfect. Crafty Joker's a good card for us. So is the Seed of Money. Oh, decisions, man. Do this one first, no matter what. Well, there's nothing with the sun I want to do, so that's out. There's nothing I want to strength. There's nothing I want a gold card. Hierophant's great, but we only have one club that we can apply it to. We could apply it to something else because maybe we turn it, or we could make another glass card because we know glass is going to be really good. Right. Plus, there's the unlock slash... Not unlock, but there's an achievement for breaking two in a single play, which I'm kind of inclined to. Plus, it's, you know, it's a good boost. I'm kind of tempted to get this Joker. One thing is we haven't, like, once we got these good Jokers, we haven't gotten many others. Copies the ability of the leftmost Joker. Which I wanted to copy that one. Okay. No repeat hand types this round. If that's the case, we can go ahead and play the pair of aces. Throw away some of this other junk. Because we have two clubs. We just can't play a pair again. Oh, some weak sauce. I could probably win with that flush. Let me go fishing a little bit. I got an ace out of it. That's a little bit better. Plus it's Hierophant. Some more chips. Perfect. Stop giving me sun cards. I don't need them. Maniac. Increase level of played poker hand. It's gonna hurt a little bit. We'll save the money. Take the free 20. No point in playing that anyway. Ooh. And do we win? I think what if the Jokers would like kind of set this over the edge? The smear would help because it would give me a bunch of extra playable cards. Buy that in case we get a fool card. Definitely make a wild card. We'll do the king. Tempted to do the planet card just to kind of cushion us from the boss. Because if I get one Jupiter, I basically get one free flush play for $3 if it works out that way. It worked out that way. $3 to basically get one free flush on the boss, and I could win with it. Yeah, that's worth it for sure. Interesting. I'm not going to discard this card yet. Let's put a boost on both of them. Let's discard. Give me a useless sun card. Thank you. I'm going to sell that now. For an extra discard, just for that opportunity. Nope. Don't need diamonds, so we'll sell that too. Alright. think we'll do all the lucky. There's a chance they'll be pretty good. That'll do well. The license card might be good. We've got a pretty fair amount of enhanced cards. Favorite kind, a stripe, no. Come on, buffoon, give me something. I guess delayed gratification, sure. Better than nothing, I guess. Double our money. Out of club one. Good steel card though. Yeah, see, this is the problem right now, is that I know that we're getting to the point where a single flush is not going to be enough, and I'm digging for the flushes at the moment because I can only win with the club ones. So we do need something to turn it around. Got my $20 too. Rip my glass. Damn. Definitely another wild card. Make the 10. Mad Joker's interesting, but you know, the Mad Joker would be really good with an Eternal Riffraft, but we're not in an Eternal stage at the moment. But that would be a good card for that, I think. We now have like a shit ton of money. So I'll sell this because a smiley face is at least better than that. At least we have some kind of multiplier. I'm gonna have to put it here. I hate that. No, this is fine because it's only counting when they're being played. So yeah, never mind, that's fine. I'm overthinking that. I think I can win with this. And we'll get the money for the next round. We know it's a spade, so we can discard that without worry. A lot of cards. I don't think I can buff any more clubs, really. Maybe I Hierophant the 6 of hearts and 10 of hearts just so I can, you know, convert them later. Because I want to discard the 4, but I need space for my tarot card. You know, I guess that's what we're gonna do. It's weird to do. Ooh, I should have made one of these glass and then played them both, so maybe they both would have broken. It didn't break. That's a lot of face cards. The 2 of these are clubs. These 2 are clubs, so let's discard this, this, and this. Only one discard I have. Worked out perfectly fine. turn this into a glass. Let's be a little cautious. I'm pretty sure that one of them's a spade. Like a king and a jack, or king and a queen, or king king. It's a king, okay. Woo! Increased hand size is going to be great for our flushes, so we'll redeem that. Temperance is not bad here. Another steel card wouldn't be bad, because maybe we get that Joker. The multiplier would be really good, especially on the 2 and the 3. Yeah, we'll do Empress. The standard pack look for something. Why is the heart gotta be polychrome? I'll take the king of clubs because I do need the clubs. I want to use the fool. I'm gonna buy the fool, but not necessarily use it. I do need to think about destroying some cards to kind of just increase my odds, because again, we're getting near the end, so I need something. We got a polychrome potentially we can skip for. We would skip both shops pretty much. Yeah, I'll buy it. Alright, next round. Alright, well, here's hoping I could beat this boss. Go ahead and get rid of both of these cards. One of these. There's 4 7s here. As we have a full house, but I really want that flush. Wow. They did not want to give me that flush. Like, here's the one card you need. You only get one. That's it. That's all I get. Well, I am kind of glad I kept the 7s right now. Yeah, we'll play the 3 of a kind. It's super bad for us to do so, though. I think I'm kind of screwed. That's a good potential wild card for us. So if I can play one more flush, I'll probably win. If I can get it. So, looks like we need a throwaway hand. Because we can make... No, I can actually make do the lovers and then do the fool, so I can get 2 cards to play that are going to be wild, and now I have a chance to actually win. That's awesome. Full card to the rescue. That's beautiful. Oh, it's a hanging Chad polychrome. Oh. Oh. That's amazing. So I can get it copied. Yeah, and then everything will go off. That'll kind of work out that way. Is that what I want copied? Yeah, because then it'll start kind of multiplying with that. And then if I get, man, if I get the photograph, it's over. Like, for real. I don't have the telescope, do I? I have every other voucher. All cards are debuff until one Joker is sold. I could sell the crafty Joker if I had to. I could make that work. Holographic, huh? Or do I want a chance at the shop? I kind of want a chance at the shop. Plus the interest. We have the Seed of Muddy, so interest is worth playing this. Plus I'm kind of curious how I'm gonna... Putting the king in the front is gonna be a big deal. I have a glass card. This is disgusting. I think I could make these wild and lucky. Actually, I don't know about that. I'm not gonna chance that science. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, the tribe. We get a ×2 multiplier for a flush. Well, I guess if I had to sell a card for the boss Joker that's coming up, we could sell the smiley face, I suppose. Well, yeah. Well, you could sell the brainstorm, I guess, too, because at ×2, that's a pretty big deal. That's definitely better than the crafty Joker. Yeah, that's a tough decision, man. Oh, look, it's returned. I don't have enough time to work the duplication Joker there, but that's actually a pretty good Joker, too. I'm inclined to make a steel card. I don't even have... I have 2 club cards that I'm sorry, 4 club cards I could enhance, and none of them here. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll play it. Speaking of enhanced, make a magical. Might as well enhance one of these. Again, we want the lucky in the front. This would be better if you wanted score, but this, because we want a chance to get, well, I guess the multiplier. Yeah, face card in the front. That works. It's fine. Especially because there's also the smiley face, too. Beautiful. Okay. So again, I'm gonna have to sell another Joker. Let's open this and maybe we get a negative Joker. Yeah, I didn't think so, but yeah, you gotta try. Ace of Clubs, sure. Magician, sure. The last shop, so might as well go ham. Foil Supernova. That's not a bad card. Big poker hands. 16. It'd be a 16 multiplier. See if we get a Jupiter. Yeah, we did. Guess we'll take a Neptune. It's a flush adjacent. There's another Supernova. Oh, a negative ice cream. That is perfect because I can sell that. I was looking for any negatives because I can sell it and then deactivate the boss. So, GG. That's red stake for this deck taken care of. That's a beautiful thing. Gorgeous, I tell you. Gorgeous. The face card in the front. Do I want to go fishing? Nah, because I might need the discards. So gotta give both of the multipliers, which would be good. I was thinking whether or not I would want Ace to give us a bunch of chips, but I think we'll be okay on that front. And we win. Feels good. Alright, new run. Next difficulty. Green stake. Done. The burglar. No shit. I don't even know what my voucher is for this. So we'll play that just because of that. He's like, I want to see the shop. I want to know what's up. What's happening? Forget that I can't. Sure, we'll just play a set of cards. Up for that one club. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll get the job done. Clubs are a little heavy today. That's straight. Bank card. No, what's in the buffoon? Well, the Jolly Joker, we can start working on pairs. That's not a bad idea. Just because I need this to go somewhere, I'm gonna do that. Also, I'm gonna sell the burglar because I like my discards. I do. Very much. I don't want that voucher. Nor do I want the bank card. Oh, we got a pair of kings. Sure. Pair of nines and a pair of fives. It screams pair. It screams it. To high heaven. So we're early enough that the Cartomancer could be pretty good, I think. Definitely not gonna do the devious. We don't want the straights. Abstract's not bad for like a temporary boost, but Race Fist can be good, but I feel like I'm gonna be playing a pair deck with this run, so I want some tarot cards because I want to boost up my cards I got. I had to do one reroll. I had to see. Just one. Let's play 5 cards. Okay. I can make that work. We'll make it work. Splash is a really good card for us. Splash and smiley face. I always like the smiley face though. Ooh, we got a glass card. Ooh. Maybe, just maybe, we'll break them both. Throw away some of the junk. Ah, only one broke. Damn. Damn. Well, seeing doubles really, really good with, well, everything. With the splash and all of that would just make this explode. So, Cartomancer, it was fun, but, this is my new favorite card. We're sticking with that bad boy. Look for a Mercury. Would be potentially great pair deck. Looking for a Mercury. Like the hide card, I guess. Stone cards would be really good for us right now. Not a single pair in this. All right. Pair of threes. As long as we have one club, it'll count. We can put the face card and get the multiplier, which would be a good call. This will give us a bunch of points as well. Just like that, we win. Ooh, ramen's not bad. I have room for you though. That's a good card. I'll buy this voucher the chance we get the better version because Negative Joker is amazing. I'll probably play that because of the money. $20 still give me plenty of interest, so we'll try for another Mercury. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. I need just that little upgrade, that little bit. Sometimes you just need that little bit, you know? Sometimes. Now we have a club, so we'll get that going. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this 3 diamonds into a king of hearts. That's glass. Put them both in front, and let's see if they break. I'm kind of wanting them both to break. They did! I got the achievement. Bish bash bosh. That's sweet. That's a beautiful thing right there. Well, I guess I'll take the Jupiter. I can never say no to a good Jupiter. How can I say no to a good Jupiter? Oh, well. I won't get the multiplier, though, because I don't have a pair. So we can do that. We'll throw in the ace for the points. Keep the club around. Throw away the other junk. The great thing about the splash card is that it lets me throw away junk, digging for better pairs and so on. So it's a cool synergy with like a splash and a pair deck. Or a splash card with a pair build, I should say. Of course, sometimes you just get unlucky and then you have to discard everything because I'm looking for a pair. Guess we'll look for... something, something. There we go. I'll put the 8. Keep a pair in case we need it. That might win it. Even Steven's not bad. It's foil too. I wonder if that would be better than the face card. Smiley face card. Mainly because the foil gives me that extra chips, which is useful in a pair deck. I'm saying pair deck, pair build. Tomato, tomato. I can also like kind of, I can kind of focus on even cards also with the splash. Yeah, I think it's more likely than the face. Well, it's just because of the foil. I wouldn't think about it. Like, we're taking like a one-hit multiplier, but at least we get some foil. Which, you need some chips. Chips are good. We'll play that no matter what that is. We have a pair. This will give us a good multiplier. And I'm going to play whatever that is because I don't know what it is. Hey, it's a 2. That worked. I would have kept it because I wanted the pair of 2s, but that'll work. Magician's not bad, nor is... All face cards are debuffed. I'm glad I switched my Joker. I definitely want that negative Joker, so I guess we'll play this first one. So this will be our last shop. So we'll redeem this voucher. I'll definitely buy the Magician. Let's try for some Mercuries. Alright, another Jupiter. There's my Mercury. Yeah. I want a pair. Like, I see that the straight you gave me, game. I see it. I don't want it. You don't understand. I don't want it. That works. We'll go ahead and make these lucky. Those are all even. Good multiplier. They'll pop. Oh, well. Fibonacci. And these are good cards, but are they better than what I've got? I'm wondering if Fibonacci is better than the Jolly Joker for us. And the only reason I think it is because of the splash effect. Right, because like if I have like a pair of, you know, 3s, I can still play them, get a bunch of with the odd Todd, and 8s will hit extra hard. And 2s will hit extra hard. Yeah, you know, I think the Fibonacci is better. I don't think we've played enough for... Supernova would have been 8 and then would have kept climbing. That's not bad either, but... Yeah. I'm definitely skipping this. Well, maybe I do both planets. I don't... Ooh. Black hole. Favorite card. Up to level 5 of my pairs. Yeah. Look at them aces. Fibonacci really likes 5s. I don't want to play 2 pair. 6s are good for us. I guess we'll just throw away the 7. 9 because it's more chips. Sure. We're doing more with the Fibonacci. Oh, hello, old friend. My smiley face, you've returned as a negative. What a great negative card. That's amazing. Ah, that's good stuff. Alright. We'll probably skip this. No repeat hand types. Hopefully we can win with 1. I got 2 pair as well, and probably 3 of a kind, so pull something out. 3 of a kind, we still have technically a pair in it, so we'll still proc most of our jokers. Yeah, we're good to go. 3s are good for Fibonacci. The 2 and the 4 and the 5, super good. We could not do the 5, do the queen because we get the face multiplier. Get a little bit of everything multiplying. Why not? I've turned every card in my deck into a multiplier in the most roundabout way I've ever done. It's beautiful. Yeah, we'll put the 5 in because of the Fibonacci, and then we got 2 face cards. Splash, we got the chips. 10s will go pretty hard. 8s would have gone harder because of even Steven and the Fibonacci. So a pair of 8s would have been a better pair. Either way, we win though. I think there's anything here. I'm gonna buy the reroll voucher because it could save us, depending on what pops up. And now we'll do next round. But no repeat hand types, huh? Well, looks like we have a straight. We'll get a good multiplier from this. This will go pretty well. And we have the club. We won't get the pair multiplier, but we'll get everything else. Okay, so that pair of 8s is going to go really hard. And then we can play the Jack of Clubs. And the 5 and the Queen, and we'll leave the 2 pair in case it's not enough, and that way we have a different hand type we're playing as well. And the 2s and the 6s will go hard. Perfect. It'll be my first 2-win streak if I win in a while. Definitely the Hierophant. Oh, 2 pairs will level up. Not doing 2 pairs that often though. Wow, erosion has some significance. I don't have any room for you. I guess we'll level up 2 pair. We're probably gonna skip that first blind, so might as well. I'm mainly getting the hat because, not that I want cards, but mainly because. Which, by the way, how am I losing cards? Oh, I think I had a couple break with the glass, didn't I? How did I lose my 3rd card though? I think they all broke with glass. In my brain. But I mainly want to try to get the voucher unlocked for the next thing. Just to have like the discovery is kind of what I'm thinking for my collection. So that would be, yeah, whatever this is. Like, we've got it unlocked, we just got to purchase it one time to get the discovery. Hell if I know what it actually is. I think I've seen it but not bought it. Fours will go pretty okay. Either way, we're gonna boost them. 3, 2, and the 5 will do really, really, really well. These are good cards. Pair of queens, 3, 5, and I think we'll do the 10. Yeah. I don't know how many people to use this card, because we're not doing anything flush related, so I guess we could sell it. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Do we... Fibonacci or even Steven? I want to keep Splash because it really helps pull everything together. It gives that extra oomph. These are both great. Negative, I'm obviously not getting rid of. So, Fibonacci's an 8 multiplier. But we lose the foil. I feel like the chips are more valuable. But I like the Fibonacci, but the consistent now 5 across everything no matter what, and then we get a bonus of 4 if they happen to be even. I think it's good. That works for me. Because that's just too good not to get. Especially when we have a negative smiley face. Are you kidding me? How could I not? Ooh. Let's do Queen of Clubs. Yeah, got a little foil on it. I can't do anything with any of that. Rip my money. Everything's considered a face card. And then even cards are gonna be the best. These are the 3 best cards because of the multiplier, and they're all gonna be, and there's a club. So that should go pretty hard. And 2 pairs leveled up a lot. Again, the aces, the 10s are gonna do good. I guess I'll play the queen just for the chips. Yeah, and the 2 pair is pretty powerful for us right now. Damn. $15 I lost to this boss. 15. Unacceptable. Man, a lot of good cards have popped up in this run. Wow. 4 Fingers, great card. Not that I need it for what I'm doing, but great card. Go ahead and sell this because I am going to use my Hermit. Thinking about that stone card, but because I have Splash, we're kind of making up for that a little bit. Plus, we're so late now that it could be that likely. Ooh, we got potential holographic. Okay, definitely a pair of jacks. All these even cards are amazing. I should have done a club though, because then I don't get the club multiplier. Damn. Should have done the 2. That was a mistake. Mistake! Okay, pair of 3s. That's got a club. 2 pair. And another even club. Do that just because I get an extra multiplier from it. And we'll have plenty of starting chips, so that'll go pretty hard. My 2 pair is now better than my single pair, so if I can play 2 pair over a single pair, I should. If I can. Key phrasing. If. We'll do the 6s because they're even. We'll do the 8 as well because it's a multiplier. Yeah. I feel like this is gonna, at the rate we're going, it feels like we're gonna squeak past the victory. I don't know if we're actually gonna win it. Actually, not a bad buy. Oh, these are crap. I'm not picking any of them. That's my holographic? You kidding me? I guess I'll take the 7 because it's glass, and glass is pretty good. Pair of kings, we have the clubs. Double pair, 8's even. Boom. Got a single pair of 7s with a foil queen with it. And we have the club. Let's play the 10s. We have the club for something else in case we need it. And we still have the even. It'll go pretty fair. Wish I had 2 pair, but that'll do. Good thing I saved a little bit of something. I think we do the 7 because it'll get counted and multiply everything at the end. And we have a club in here. Beautiful. What's the shop? What's the boss? Forces 1 card to always be selected. That's not too bad, considering we have splash. Man. Wonder, what does this deck need right now? I would need 200,000. Not sure what else I could grab that would make the massive difference. Oh! Well, that's better than the Even Steven card because, one, we get the multiplier, but then everything is already considered a face card, so now we get chips and multiplier, which is the problem I was having because I needed that extra oomph. And I need splash, so yeah, that's an amazing card to turn this around. Whew. I'm lucky. Ooh, I'll take that stone card. Ooh, and a red seal? Yeah. Skip this for some of the money? Yeah. I don't have 2 pair. The fact that it's even or not does not matter. Single pair, 4 will activate again. Let's see how that goes. So basically you have 150 chips and 15 multiplier every go, minimum. That's a beautiful thing. Boom. I need to be careful. Do. I think I always have to do 2 pair. Maybe a single. I'm thinking a pair is like, I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta be 2 pair because that's risky. This is my last shop. This is it. This is what you give me. The 2 rerolls were garbage. I definitely want another stone card. These cards are shit. That's a 2.75 a multiplier. That is interesting. You know what's interesting is that this has evolved where it doesn't necessarily have to be a pair anymore. It can almost be anything. This is better than this by 0.75. So why would I not do this? This only requires a club to be in there. Everything else is just counted. That seems like a no-brainer. That's an interesting holographic. Nothing to use my full card on either, so might as well select this and upgrade the 2 pair. Alright. Final boss. Let's go. Alright, 6 is selected, so we don't get to use the stone card this go. That's unfortunate. 2 pair. There you go. Pair 9's no biggie. Definitely put the stone card in. Gold seal would be nice, and put the riffraff in. Well, we'll put the extra chips in. Only reason I'll select them over anything else. I forgot to select the club. I'm sitting there going, I'm forgetting something. Damn, what a difference that made. Alright, well, we definitely want a pair of 6s. It's a club in there, so that's good. 7 will be at the end, and I guess we'll pick the aces for the chip points. That'll go a bit harder. Just a bit harder. Smidge. Can we win again? It's beautiful. 2 wins in a row. It's lower difficulties, though. Been a good deck, though. Every deck I've played with, like, so far, like, last couple of days, I've gotten like, a couple wins where I'm kind of chipping them up a little bit. It's a process to get them all to, like, the higher difficulties. Because now we're at the point where we're comfortable enough where it's not if we win, it's just doing it. I feel like my win ratios, at least on the lower difficulties, for obvious reasons, isn't too bad, but we do one more. We do one more. Yeah, we do one more. See, can we make it 3 for 3? 3 for 3. Sure. No full house. It's kind of surprising. I see a flush. Flush better. Flush is more points. I guess we'll do a pair of jacks and nines. Throw away the 2. Why not? Maybe I should have kept the 2 because we had ace 2, 3, 4. Luckily, it didn't matter, but something to think about. Roll away the 8. You know what I see? I see something better. I see flush number 2. Now we're getting to some eternal. I forgot that it was this difficulty. Great. Eternal jokers. They're my favorite. Hopefully those are good tarot cards. Telescope is good. We'll hierophant these. I could get more spades, I guess. A pair of 8s, we'll throw away the garbage. I'll make a couple of spades, because why not? Easy flush. Affection. Another Jolly Joker. Alright, so we're leaning into some pairs. Alright, alright. All hearts are debuffed. Holographic. Don't know. Kings and 8s, yes please. Throw away the... I'll throw away the 4. Good free Jupiter. They're free, might as well. Ooh. Seal card, good. So is the red seal, though. I'll take this. I think all of them. All of them are good. I wish I could have all the seal ones. Whoa. That's a crazy, too. Aces and 2s. Oh, we could do the full house. Yeah, okay. GG. Ooh. Upgrade thy pairs. We have a telescope. Another black hole. The luck right now is just kind of disgusting. We'll play this because we have the banner and we have enough to generate interest worth our time. Two pair again. And another full house. Really good hands too. Really good hands. Well, double that money. Ooh, certificate's not bad. Seals are really good. He gave me a pair with it. That's amazing. Get another full house. Huh. Interesting run this has been. A two-pair Joker's tempting. Ooh. All these seal cards coming up in the Hanging Chad? Yes, please. How do you, we mostly have two pair. I'm still gonna upgrade my pair because I feel like it's more likely for me to have a pair than two pair, but I mean both has merits. Oh. Well, both of these are way better. Fibonacci better than the banner. The extra chips have been nice, considering. I think maybe we need to favor paired face guards then, I would say. Yeah. But I still think Fibonacci's pretty good. The twos are gonna hit pretty hard. Go fishing a little bit since we can. I kind of want the tarot card. I'm looking for. Let's dig a little bit. Okay, a pair of 8s and 2s is gonna go super hard. That's gonna save me. Do we want the 8 in the front? Yes, that's perfectly fine. That might actually win it. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Polychrome, yes please. big pack. It's becoming a hodgepodge deck, like a lot of extra cards, and I'm okay with this. Things have, ooh, a polychrome ahead of us. And we incentivize the skip. I forgot about that too. That's another one. Ah, these seals are great. Unfortunately, these pairs aren't going to do anything with us, and I gotta remember I don't have Splash. That's a flush. Yeah, we'll play one to get it out. I forget the aces are part of this. Another flush there, but I have to use my steel card. Although it would win it because I have an 8, a 5, a 2. I'd go pretty hard. We'll put the 8 in the front. Play it and win. Don't need to worry with the steal. If we got the win, we got the win. What a waste of a beautiful polychrome. Amazing if we get a 4 of a kind. But the likelihood of us getting a 4 of a kind is just so low. But I'll grab it. Take a steel card. Leveling up 2 pair. We are playing mostly 2 pair. Not a bad foil. This is objectively better than the Jolly because this forces us to have a pair and this does it on whatever we have. And we're kind of slowly moving away from that, it seems. So yeah, objectively this is better. So pair of 3s is going to go pretty hard. I don't have anything else to go with it. It's just a pair of 3s. That's all I got. All I needed. Our queens. Up the action. I don't want the vampire. Fool's a great card. Temperance for sure. Take that money back. And a more money. I just buy a money. That's what I do. I buy a money. play for the shop and for the interest. Pair of threes is gonna go super hard considering. And we'll play a pair of jacks. Do not have a four of kind, sadly. But with the hanging Chad and the red seal, it'll be beautiful. I think we're gonna make a glass card. Part of me wants to make this three of diamonds a glass card, because with that red seal, that's gonna go... If I play it, that would go crazy, also with the Fibonacci. You know what? Yeah. Why not? Why shouldn't we? Speaking of red seals, there's another one. I think I'm gonna grab the king because I can hanging chat it. If this 6 was like a 2, a 3, a 5, or an 8, or an ace, I'd pick it. But I could strengthen at some point, but that's a niche thing that could happen. And many rerolls later, nothing changed. Pair 8's all I got. That's all I needed. This deck is doing way better than I expected it to do. I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I want the Mega just because I want enhanced cards. Especially with the Hanging Chad. We can just use... Oh, another glass. Red seal card and a steel card. Yeah, like... This is the way. Face cards are drawn face down. Don't matter. It don't matter. Pair of 6s and... Put this up there just to get rid of them. If I can't see him, might as well get rid of him. Threes are important, and the ace. This will go hard. I might win with this. Beautiful. As well. Man, another glass card. Also another ace, and it's a steal. I'm gonna take the 8 of clubs with the glass just because. Holy shit. What are some of these cards with these seals, man? Yeah, might as well, and we get the increase in our multiplier, yeah. Okay. We're gonna make that pop off. I could actually do a 3 of a kind instead. But it would not be more than what we have. That'll do. Pair of 8s was 115,000. Foil diamond 8 with Fibonacci is just broken, man. It's broken. Oh. Right. So 3s are really good for me because of the Fibonacci, and I really don't need jacks, so why would I not just do that? Take another purple seal? Sure. 0 discards? No biggie. Ooh. Two steel cards. I could make the death card, and I could make something a 2 or a 3, which would go pretty hard. Guess that would be my play. I'll dig once. Well, no, I don't have a discard, so I kind of has to be my play. Otherwise, I can play the pair of 2s, even though one's a steal. You know what? Do that. Let's see. I'm just curious. It's not too bad. Could have been worse, actually. For sure. I think we're gonna make this a 3 of hearts. Play the pair of 3s and the pair of 6s. I'll rip my purple seal from free tarot card. I will probably win with this. A lot of foil. Wasn't the best though. Card sharp is not bad. I think I'm gonna just okay. I think I'm gonna destroy the 9 and the 6 because I need 8s, 5s, like anything to lean into the Fibonacci. I can't use this immediately. Well, hold on. I can use the Hierophant, then use the Emperor, because I at least get 2 tarot cards. I guess that's better than just destroying 2 cards. Yeah, because now we got money out of it, and we got some clubs if we want them. Buy another 7, sure. Definitely skip this. We want our multiplier. 2 pair is really what we need. Hey, cheers, fans. Currently 3rd game. I won the first 2 already. It's been a good day. There's been a couple really good runs. Yellow deck, of course. Alright, so that 2 pair is good. Let's go digging for the tarot cards. We want to keep the 2. We'll get rid of the 4. Keep the ace. Let's see what we got. I know of Hot Ones. I've watched a fair few of them. I actually watched them. I watched the Hot Ones like back when he didn't have like a his studio was like really basic. I haven't watched him in a couple of years. I think the last one I saw was because it was in the last couple like the same kind of months. Was I saw like the Gordon Ramsay one, Jack, I think a Paul Rudd one as well. What's going on with Hot Ones? I know that I think I got sold off by BuzzFeed because I think BuzzFeed bought them. Something like that. I don't know if that matters, but something interesting happened on there, I assume. Is in the in-card net? Yeah. There's some interesting things going on with BuzzFeed. There's because there's like political stuff at BuzzFeed. I saw which he might be successful with it, I don't know, but Vivek was wanting to, he's been slowly and secretly buying like shares of Buzz, like he's like a majority shareholder now. I think he wants to take it over, funny enough. Of course, he wants to do it for all sorts of various reasons, including political, but I love seeing that kind of Vivek, he's in the Doge thing with Elon and Trump and all that kind of stuff. He's ran against Trump. Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah. It's like I said, it's on the political side of things. But it was interesting to see that someone brought it up as like a takeover, which was kind of interesting because you don't hear about it too often. Big buyout takeovers. You definitely had the money for it. Oh, this pair is gonna suck. I think I need to do the pair of 5s even though I burned the steel. Put that in the front and the pair of 7s because we need the 2 pair. I hate burning the steel, but I think it's necessary. Ooh, those aces and 8s. Yeah. This is the way. That's a win. Yeah, they've had a couple big celebrities on there. Like I said, I saw, well, I mean, there's a meme on there with a Shaq meme. Because she was on there. There's a meme of when Paul Rudd's on there. Gordon Ramsay was on there. He was kind of a pussy on there, to be honest. I even like Gordon, but he was I think he didn't want to ruin his chef's palate, so he's a little overboard with some things, I'll say. Oh, no shit. So you're telling me that all of the sauces are not even spicy? Was the conclusion? Yeah, I've had the bomb back in the day. Yeah, one time I tried a little bit. That shit fucking... The little bit that touched my tongue when I did it, yeah, the bomb. Well, I did some kind of like Diablo thing in real life that was pretty hot, but I've never done that with the bomb. Correct. So it just turned out to be a bunch of bullshit. Every day, not quite, but yes. So if I had to wager a guess, I'm gonna play devil's advocate and be a little cynical with it. If I had to wager a guess, if you're like at that height of popularity and you have a celebrity come in and they are the celebrity and they go, I really don't want to burn myself. I really don't want to put myself in a vulnerable position as a real human being. So I'll just pretend that they're hot. Or can you like, just give me all of them that are like kind of the same heat. So I have a little bit of sweat and heat. And then they're like, but you know, I'll kind of act up the final one a little bit. And if you're the show host and you know that you'll make $1 million, you know, yeah, but he has it set up where you don't like, the whole formula of the show is set up to where you don't have to go to a point. You can tap out just because the maximum is there. Wow. Yeah. The actual Scoville units is only 35,000? Wow. That's like 3 jalapenos. Because I think a jalapeno is like, I think it was I know a habanero is like, it ranges from like 90,000 to 100,000, and a jalapeno is like 9,000 to 10,000 in Scoville units. Pepper spray is like millions, right? But yeah, the order is not even like in terms of heat. Yeah. They're 400 is like 400 is so low that it's like black pepper. Yeah, it's like it's not even like what 480 Scovilles? Like I have given a spicy fart that is probably more Scovilles than that. The fuck?
Hot Ones is an enormous success. They've been entertaining us weekly since 2015.
Yeah.
John Evans was in middle school, I believe. Billions of views, blindingly famous guests, they've been credited with boosting hot sauce sales in multiple continents. No. And I'm a fan. But there's always been something that made me go, See, their lineup of sauces is supposed to get increasingly hotter. They have these cool graphics to prove it. But what always makes our beloved celebrities break down isn't sauce number 10 or 9, it's number 8, a habanero sauce called Da Bomb Beyond Insanity.
I feel like I'm gonna die. I know.
I'm not the only one who's wondering about this.
Why does it seem like Da Bomb is hotter than all the other sauces?
Maybe it just has the worst flavor, some ingredient that makes it more irritating to the mouth or throat.
No, I reckon there might be some degree of habanero in it, and has somebody who's had I don't know anything. I'm gonna guess just to give a quick little, shot in the dark. But if I had to guess, because I've had habanero, is even if it was diluted, there's probably only so much it can be like turned down, would be my guess. Because there's a big difference between a jalapeno and a habanero. Like when you really, because I've had them even like raw, like just a sliver just to experience it. And not just like, a scraping, like, the area where it would be hot, right near the spice, so to speak. Which is not too far from the seeds, because anything near the seeds is the hottest. That would be my guess, is that maybe there's only so much. Also, I'm pretty sure habanero has like a really big, it has a big swing in its like range of Scoville.
Is da bomb simply disgusting? I tried to get a hold of Hot Ones to ask them, but they didn't respond to my email, nor did the folks at Heatness, which is the sauce supplier for the show. So we had to do some digging.
Did they tell you how they came up with those numbers? They did not, and I never asked.
They don't get that numbers from the makers because I don't test.
I honestly don't know the answer. You'd have to ask those guys.
It doesn't make any sense.
You can fool the average person, you are not fooling me.
It's not supposed to be this hot.
If you're new here, this is a channel where we look into where facts come from. And today we have a special Howtown investigation of Hot Ones and the science of spicy.
This is interesting. Because
Okay, so the first thing
I
that
really liked Hot Ones. And like, the older I get, the more fucking cynical I get, and every day I just look at shit and it just strips away. It strips away, like, I don't even know how I would describe what it strips away, but it's stripping away something that just increases my like salty, angry, grumpy old man cynicism spirit animal.
did was I made a chart, you know, when in doubt, make a chart.
Right. There's the sauce ranking on the x-axis, basically the order that Hot Ones puts them in. And then it's showing how spicy on the y-axis.
Right. Then when you add in sauce 9 and sauce 10, you can see like the scale of this. We're talking about...
it shoots up incredibly high.
So they're saying that number 10 is 20 times hotter than number 8, which is to bomb.
Right.
And I wanted to find out if that was true, but first you've got some deep context for us on what spiciness even is.
So to do this kind of investigation, you need an objective unit, and there is one that exists, the Scoville heat unit, which is essentially a way of measuring the concentration of the spicy chemicals found in hot pepper.
Just to pause for a moment. Watching this, just my brain, I remember Philip DeFranco did a thing with Mary, who is married to Cinnamon Toast Ken, who's friends with PewDiePie. It's how I know all of this shit, and kind of went down the rabbit hole of, you know, sub to sub to sub. But Mary Toast, I guess, but she did a pepper with a girl that did like a peach like she was doing a cosplay thing or whatever. And she did that. She did the ghost pepper, whatever. I don't know what's going on, but that woman is unnaturally amazing in every regard, because holy shit. Other people were freaking out, throwing up, and she just had the hiccups. Gotcha, yeah. What are chili heads? Pepper X, Scoville, modern methods. Alright, I know Scoville units. Like, there's some context. That's their ad. You can see the most replayed section is when they're skipping past the ad. It's hilarious. You can always figure out where the product placement is that they do, because whenever you do YouTube videos, you'll see that. The bigger the bump, the more people are clicking there.
Okay, back to our investigation. Remember, we wanted to find out where these numbers come from, and our search routed us through a peculiar subculture of mammals who are not at all deterred by capsaicin. In fact, they're obsessed with it.
I like hot peppers.
What does it mean to be a chili head?
I grow 'em in my front.
Everyone is obsessive. obsessive about their love for chilies.
I have the original Primo.
There's a genetic thing to this too.
This is Borgnine mustard.
7-pot Primo.
The Sugar Rush Stripey Pepper. This right here is the chemical formula for capsaicin. And it's cool because it looks like Johnny. Doesn't it almost spell J-O-H-N-N-Y?
Johnny Scoville is a YouTuber who reviews chilies and sauces on his channel.
That smells so good. To me, if you're passionate, I don't care if it's a bell pepper, but if you're passionate about that bell pepper, you're a chili head to me.
These pepper influencers get their peppers from growers who invent new varieties by cross-pollinating plants. And the most
Carolina
famous
Reaper.
pepper breeder is Smokin' Ed Curry, owner of the Pucker Butt
Carolina.
Pepper Company in Fort Mill, South
Made the Carolina
Carolina.
Reaper.
I'm Smokin' Ed Curry.
The Michael Jordan of hot chilies.
Eating fresh peppers is not for the faint-hearted, but for me, it's just like candy.
Smokin' Ed doesn't hang out on the Chili Head forum, so he kind of took everybody by surprise when he announced his Carolina Reaper. It was recognized by the Guinness World Records, and that made it the king of the super hots, which are these
It beat
peppers
the
that are
ghost pepper,
selectively
yeah.
bred for extreme
Which is a
levels
million.
of capsaicin.
That's 2 million Scoville units
That
plus.
gets competitive. The era of the super hots began a couple of decades ago, and ever since then, there have been accusations of seed stealing, pepper doping, competing claims for hottest pepper. But then, in 2017,
That's funny that there's a-
Smokin' Ed announced
Hold
to
on,
Pepper-
I fucking see. This is where the eternal optimism in me. I fucking love the world because there's a whole like pepper world that just exists, right? With like YouTubers, influencers, conspiracies, like Mission Impossible level shit, right? Over peppers, and this all exists, and you don't even know about it. God, I love that. I love that there's just a world you just don't know anything about. This is like, and it's going on in parallel. All these dramas you put, like all the, that's just shit is fascinating. Anyway, it's just a little side rant. I love that stuff. I love when you find like car nuts to pepper nuts to just fucking weird corners of the internet.
that's so hot, it kind of shut up the old arguments and started all new ones. It's called Pepper X. It's this yellowish green pod that Ed says is twice as hot as the Carolina Reaper, but he wouldn't let the other chili heads try it. And he told the Associated Press that no seeds would be released because everyone else had made money off the Reaper. Instead, the only way to actually try Pepper X was by buying a Hot Ones official sauce called The Last Dab.
He's the creator of Pepper X, the creator of The Last Dab.
Since then, Smokin' Ed has partnered with Hot Ones to make 3 other Last Dab sauces with Pepper X. They've all been featured in the number 10 spot on the lineup for the show. But the secrecy around the pepper has really fueled some skepticism among the chili heads.
It's the Bigfoot of peppers.
Seeds are not released, pods and powders not released.
Behind closed doors, multiple vaults around that pepper.
And this is what Smokin' Ed said about the first Pepper X sauce when it first came out.
The Scoville heat units for the sauce is just over 2.4 million on our first test, but the
This is not new at all in terms of like why someone would do this. This is this type of marketing, and this is gonna sound crazy, but it's the same thing that Nintendo does. It's the same thing that fucking KFC does. Reason NFTs work in the world, reason crypto works, is because of shit like this. People are still stupid enough to buy them, so I guess there's something's working with them. But people love buying into the secret, right? It's like, it's the secret sauce, it's the magic pill, it's the wonders, it's a placebo. I press 0. I don't know why I'm shaming myself. People love the mystery. Ooh, I got the secret sauce. Yeah, the bell.
Secrecy around the pepper has really fueled some skepticism among the chili heads.
It's the Bigfoot of peppers.
Seeds are not released, pods and powders not released.
Behind closed doors, multiple vaults around that pepper.
And this is what Smoke and Ed said about the first Pepper X sauce when it first came out.
The Scoville heat units for the sauce is just over 2.4 million on our first test, but the pepper's coming in at 3.18 million.
So we're playing with fire over here.
We're playing with fire.
Okay, so way up there.
And then last year, the Guinness World Records announced that Pepper X was officially the hottest pepper at 2.69 million Scoville.
Okay, 2.69 mil. Well, maybe we should explain now exactly what a Scoville heat unit is.
Yeah, let's get into
what
this scale.
The scale is.
Where did this come from?
Great. Right. Wilbur Scoville was this renowned pharmacist who...
They're gonna probably talk about... I like guessing a little bit. That's part of my problem. I do like guessing, because sometimes some of the solutions to what they're explaining, you can kind of think about with some logic. It's fun to do. It's good brain exercise. The fact that it's 2.6 million, that scale, like the way that they're scaling it, there's going to be some kind of inconsistency. It's kind of how when people, like the last hurricane, there was a thing on X, everyone was trending about hurricane category 6 that doesn't exist. People were being kind of, I don't know how to put it, like they're being a little pedantic about it, but it's just that because people are like, they see something that's very large, you see something that's not normal, or at least that's what they're being told, so they're like, well, it's got to be higher. Because people are retarded, and they're just like, well, if it's in the top 5 fastest speeds that have ever been recorded, is it basically a Cat 6? Is it the legendary, a graph-breaking one? It's... People ran with it. Those people were stupid. But then the other people's response to those people was also a little... But because I'm pretty sure pepper spray that actually like destroys you is, I think, 3 million. They're gonna rename a hurricane to Bigfoot. Fucking fens, don't worry. I don't know why I find that so funny. It should be funny. Yeah, pepper spray is in the diagram. Yeah.
Won all kinds of pharmacy awards. He edited a pharmacy magazine called The Spatula, and he was eventually hired by the Pfizer of his time, Park Davis and Company, who had this fancy lab in Detroit. They were working on a topical ointment for aches and pains. And like many ointments of that time, it used capsicum, pepper extract, as an active ingredient. And there's actually some science behind this. When your body encounters capsaicin, it tends to turn down the sensitivity of that pain pathway, sometimes by just pulling those receptors off your cell membranes. And so over time, you develop tolerance to spicy food. And these ointments were taking advantage of that feedback loop. But the problem that these ointment makers had is that different batches and different varieties of peppers have different levels of spiciness, and they needed a standardized method to measure pepper heat. In 1912, Wilbur came up with the Scoville organoleptic method. They dry a pepper, grind it up, dissolve it in alcohol, and then they dilute a tiny drop of that solution with a bunch of sugar water. Then they'd get a panel of tasters to try the mixture, and they'd keep diluting it until those tasters couldn't detect the heat. The amount the sample is diluted is the Scoville heat rating. Up at the high end of the scale, you've got pure capsaicin, which needs to be diluted 16 million times before you can taste it. At the low end, we got bell peppers. You don't even need to dilute their samples. Then you've got jalapenos, habaneros, ghost peppers. Now we're getting into the realm of pepper spray. And according to Smoke and Ed, Pepper X lands right here.
The Scoville scale with tasters, it seems pretty subjective.
Right, and so obviously this isn't how they do things anymore.
Which is, a very common story in the history of science. You have technologies improving the precision of the methods. And before we get into how that works, can I send you some of my microscope videos?
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's a little bit gory looking.
Yeah, there's something kind of fleshy about it.
It's upsetting. And the reason I wanted to look inside it is because I had heard from the chili heads that you can actually see the capsaicin at this level of heat.
This is like not the juice of a jalapeno that when you cut in, it's like actually looks
Really, Fens? I believe it.
That's capsaicin. It's hydrophobic, which is why water notoriously does not help when you eat something that's too spicy, and that's why you really need fat. And that waxy texture is also the key to understanding how they can measure spiciness objectively in a chemistry lab.
Don't tell people you're BSing, because just have them rub pepper in their eyes.
The pepper extract sample goes into a column that's packed with hydrophobic particles that attract capsaicin.
That way they get the
different
Darwin Award.
capsaicinoids are attracted to this column to different degrees. So as the sample moves through, it separates. And then as it leaves the column, it passes through a detector that uses a specific wavelength of light that's absorbed by capsaicinoids. And that detector puts out a chromatogram with these spikes representing the concentrations of each capsaicinoid.
You know it's not if, it's when.
To Scoville heat units. Now, Smoke and Ed works with a chemistry professor at a school nearby called Winthrop University. For more than 15 years, they've had students testing pucker butt peppers as part of their studies. And they put out this report as evidence for Pepper X's Guinness World Record. And it follows the standard methods, except instead of testing a sample that's made up of a bunch of peppers, they tested individual pepper pods. So some of the chili heads would like to see Pepper X tested again in an industry lab.
I would love to see independent testing.
Let people peer review.
Third party, verified, and tested.
If your pepper is that hot, and that's what the world wants to know, just go third-party test it, man. How hard is that?
They were doing these tests on peppers, samples of peppers, but I assume you could just throw some sauce in there and get some results as well, right?
Yes, you can test hot sauces with HPLC, but I don't think that that's what Hot Ones was doing to get their numbers. And the reason is this. So a key thing to know about the pepper Scoville ratings that you see online is that they come from tests on dried samples of peppers, which means that they're highly concentrated, in a form that no one really consumes.
Right.
If you are testing a fresh pepper, you're talking about something that's maybe 80% water.
Right, it's diluted.
Mm-hmm. And then when you go into a sauce, it's even more diluted, which is how we know that the rating that Hot Ones has for the last dab has to be wrong.
Because the last dab has the same exact Scoville rating as just Pepper X. They basically took Pepper X's Scoville rating and slapped it on this bottle.
That seems to be what they did.
And it has 69 in it, so that's a win for the internet.
Thinks that this kind of exaggeration is actually risky.
Here's why it's a scary thing. If somebody tries that, you know what they're going to go? They're going, I can eat 2.4 million Scoville heat units. And somebody's going to have something called a tincture, which is a drop of stuff, and that comes in really, really hot. They're going to have a horrible experience if that's the case. So people, it sets people up. To me, it's dangerous. You got to be careful.
Now, all along, I'd been texting Smoke and Ed, trying to set up an interview, and eventually, he was kind enough to sit down and answer my questions. Hot sauce brands don't seem to use the Scoville scale in their own marketing so much, but it does show up on the show. And so I'm curious, do you have to provide those numbers to Hot Ones, or are they doing their own testing or estimations?
Those numbers are based on the peppers that are going into the sauces, okay? No one uses Scoville on their bottles because everyone who makes bottle knows about the dilution factors that go in there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So does it make something more intriguing to say 2.2 million or 2.7 million?
Yes.
Or does it make it intriguing to say 184,000? Okay.
Yeah.
The general public doesn't understand science, so they put things out in general terms, okay?
Sure. So there you have it. It's not about the science. It's about selling hot sauce, which...
I mean, we kind of already knew that. I mean, it's why 1999's a thing. That's why 29... Like... I really wish people were smarter on average. God, it would make life better. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know, but fuck. I really wish people were smarter. Oh my god, because he's not wrong. The general public doesn't know fucking science. Every day I see it. Fucking, I bet you less than 50% of the fucking population of the United States don't even knows what a fucking Scoville unit is.
Fair enough, right? But Scoville units are a real thing that can be measured in a lab for about $60 a sauce.
They were exaggerated for marketing? God! That's never been done before!
So we shipped the latest Hot Ones lineup off for testing and confirmed that they are indeed in the wrong order. Now ideally you would want to test each sauce more than once, but we don't have that kind of money. So with that caveat, here are the lab tested Scoville levels for the current Hot Ones.
It is a lot
lineup.
different. That's not too off. I'm really glad they did this though. This is intriguing because you know what this reminds me of? It's like revealing a magician's trick.
With one exception, all of the...
Right. Now, here's something really important. Earlier in this video, there was something that was said that's really important. And then we're talking about tolerance, and the more that you apply it, it makes the area desensitized, right? So, when she's talked about the phenomena of like, why does it seem like people get more of a reaction on 8 than 10? 10 is supposed to be hotter. That's a really good like eye to catch that. 8 obviously is higher here by their measurements. But not only that, but when they go to 10, because it's less, it gives no reaction because it's half of what they just experienced on 8. So they're desensitized. Because if you eat like a habanero and you're all burning up and then you get a jalapeno, you don't feel fucking shit. Let me tell you. So that's interesting. You are numb now. Exactly. Yes. That's a great way to sum it up. But yeah, that's fascinating. Yeah, so it's this is legalese, this most squirrely legal thing. It's kind of shitty, but it's so like on the fringe and gray. It's like, because what he talked about, the guy said, is like, you know, they measure the Scoville based off of like a dried pepper, right? Or even a regular pepper, whichever way. If dried, it would be more condensed. And based off of how they mix the sauce, right? And because if you've got a big vat, you know, they're kind of... So that makes sense. It makes sense as to why this is the case, but also why they fucking marketed this way. Yeah, it would be a health risk. Yeah, because there is a heat at which, like, if somebody's body has a really bad reaction, like, you will get like heart palpitations. Like you will. There is a heat. Yeah, there are heats that are like, it is dangerous. Genuinely dangerous.
The sauces are less pungent than they're portrayed, and De Bomb has more than twice the capsaicin by volume than the last dab. Oh my god. Oh god. It's getting worse. I do not recommend that. It says right here, natural pepper flavoring, which is another way of saying pepper extract. It's what these stunt sauces use to get extreme levels of heat. And Hot Ones and the Heatonist, they want to promote natural sauces. And so in their 10-pack, they actually replaced De Bomb Beyond Insanity with a natural version that isn't as hot and probably tastes a lot better. So to their credit, they could be putting a bunch of extract sauces in the lineup to try to hit those high numbers, and they don't. At least not anymore. In the first couple of years of the show, they had a sauce in the lineup called...
See, and this is where the real human element is. This is where the corrupt celebrity bullshit, the mask of Hollywood, I'll call it, it creeps in.
Mad Dog 357. According to our tests, it's even hotter than De Bomb Beyond Insanity, which means that the real champions of hot ones are those early guests who endured a sauce more than 3 times hotter than the last dab. And nobody knew it until now.
That's interesting. That's a well done video. Give that a like. That's a really good video and really interesting and good insight. I skipped over like the cut because I already kind of knew what capsaicin was, and I'm sure all that was really well done anyway. But the crux of what this was approaching is really interesting. That doesn't really surprise me though. Like, damn. I kind of hate that I know that though now. It does diminish a little bit. It does. Just a little bit. The hell was I doing in this? Oh, that's right. I was playing a game, wasn't I? Shit. Was I? Yeah, history, biology, evolution lesson. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. For people who don't know, it's a good start, like a good primer. For sure. I'm gonna make this wild, because... Oh, never mind, I can't make that wild. I'm gonna make that ace. I'll take... this does not get rid of the foil. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We'll make the 3s buffed. Alright, what's ahead of us? All spade cards are debuffed, don't care about that. We're incentivized to skip because of this. We do have a telescope, so we'll get Uranus. We'll use that. Gotcha, Fens. Yeah, there's tons of stuff like that. I really like when they tell you where things come from. Like, I really love when they give summary or cliff notes on like a history of a country that led up to like, well, why is this conflict happening, or why is this? It does seem counterintuitive, but I mean, there's a lot of things like that too. Onions are another one like that too. Because they make you cry. They hurt you. They hurt you so much. So I would like a pair. This 2 would go pretty hard. And then I could play... I could then throw away some cards. Kind of want to discard the 5, but it's also a pair. We'll do that. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go digging for 5. Ideally, I want a 3. Go digging for a 3. That's fine. Throw those cards away, and we'll... Let me... do that. This will go pretty hard. I don't get any Fibonacci benefit though. If I did 2 pair, I would probably win. I think I need to get better about just being willing to let go of the steel card. Because, like, even though they're great, like, sometimes I feel like I hold on to them to my detriment, which is a problem. Play the 3 and I win. Pair of 3s. Yep. Beautiful. Definitely increase my hand size. More money. Don't care about 3 of a kind. What kind of tarot card are we looking for? More money? Sure. More money. Yes, but, glass card go burr. Glass card make the numbers go big. Forces 1 card always be selected. That is not a bad boss. Ooh, don't want Eternal Lusty? I don't know about that. Part of me wants an achievement where I get 4. I don't know how I'm going to get the unlock for having $400 before endless mode. You'd have to be so frugal and like have certain things that increase your money early on, but man. That is a that's a 4 of a kind. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. I think we just win. Maybe I should have bought that to the moon. Didn't win, but that was pretty good. Gotcha, fans. Yeah, see, the problem is I think it's before endless because I did a run. I'll be honest. I know I did a couple of runs where I did challenge runs and normal runs. One of the runs, I don't remember if it was a challenge run or not, but I had almost $900+. And I didn't get any achievements or any unlocks like for the Jokers. So I know either one of them affected this. And I know in Endless, I've had like a shit ton of money. Maybe a little bit. Well, hold on. Hold on. Where are my stats? I did have $900. Hold on. Where are my stats? No. That's not something. Right there. Most money. $993. Right? That's my most money. Best win streak is 5. Okay. Now. If I go to my collection, I have 400 or more. How is that locked if my best hand is 900? Or my most money? So that's why I'm like, okay, well, I guess I've got to have like a shit ton of money early. Bullshit. Also, everything goes burr. Will it break? Maybe. It didn't break. That's That's amazing. Oh, business card polychrome. So it must have been the challenge run that I had that then. Maybe Endless would do it then. I would be happy to be wrong about that. I don't want any of those, especially Eternal. I don't have anything for this polychrome, because like... I say no. I'm not doing Endless, so I'm gonna roll to win, baby. Oh, that makes sense. I've done a that deck is really cool, by the way, because you get double tags so much that if you get like the right positioning of a negative joker or the money, you can just... I think I had like 10 jokers at one point with that deck. It was like white stake difficulty the first playthrough of it, but like, man, it was great. 2 or 3 of the jokers that were negative were useless, but it was great. All right. Eight in the front. Get that. It's the bonus one. That'll go hard. That's amazing. You know what? Let's go digging. We'll dig for a 3, because a 3 would be really good. Queens and 5s, I guess. Put the 5s in the front because we want to activate that multiplier multiple times. I guess the 6s and the 10s. I kind of just want to YOLO and look for... I want a 3, damn it! I want a 3! That's what I desire! If it wasn't for the Fibonacci, I'd put the Jack Joker in the front, but Fibonacci dictates that I do not do that. And I guess we win. We win. There's a deck in here. I don't know if you have it yet, Fens, but it is a very interesting deck to me. It's the final one you unlock. And what's interesting about it is if you could just play the deck every once in a while, and it would be a wild experience every time. Erratic. You could get some of the most broken decks known to man if it randomly gives you what you want. It's just a cool concept, right? All ranks and suits in the deck are randomized. You could start out with a whole deck of nothing but kings. I mean, it's unlikely, but it's possible. And some of the builds, could you imagine, like some of the jokers that would just break a deck if you had like a stupid amount of something? I'm gonna do one. I have to do one. What do we got? A lot of aces. There's only 1 9 of diamonds. A lot of face cards. Definitely a few queens. 7. 8 aces and 7 queens. And 8 4s. Huh. I should have probably skipped this, but because of the debuff, but I think it's fine. So because we have so many queens, that one joker that gives you the 13 multiplier per queen you have in your hand, that might actually be kind of a good play. The suits seem kind of not too out of whack. Mostly club, but let's go dig in for some queens, and we'll keep some spades in case we get a flush. Very likely I get a full house if I want to commit. Or 4 of a kind. Yeah. What a shop, huh? Well, I can't afford the voucher. We might as well get the misprint because it's holographic. This debuff joker is, or boss is gonna wreck my shit if I'm not careful. I've been playing so many hands. Okay, we have a lot of aces, so the scholar is a little bit better. And we could get splash because splash. Shame I can't get that voucher, but it is what it is. Speaking of aces, let's do that. The smear joker, you say? I mean, that does help me. If I'm not getting a 3 of a kind or a full house, I'm getting flushes. We get flush houses more often, which I actually don't have that planet unlocked, which is something I do need. Because I've played a flush house, but I've never gotten the planet upgrade. Just because, you know, didn't get the pack and get lucky. So I'm kind of leaning toward that. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Polychrome, yes please. I'll keep the spades. I forget that clubs and spades are now the same. What am I thinking? And what am I doing? I forget that I have this Joker that I got for 10 or $7 that mattered. Use it. The hell am I doing? That is not a bad card. Also, this card is more relevant because we have the Smear Joker. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this, then do this because we could get like the Wrath Joker. Oh. So here's the thing. Hand size is not going to hurt as much because I have the Smear Joker. I cannot do any more hand size downgrades. That would hurt a lot. I don't mind the 4 random enchanted cards. That could be really good. But you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's a lot of 5s. That is so many 5s. We have 8 5s. Oh, it's great. It's so good. This will go pretty hard because of Splash. I don't know if it'll win, but it'll go good enough. Perfect. I don't want any of that. For the holographic. If I was to get rid of a Joker, it would most likely be either the Scholar or Splash, depending on what I get. Scholar's been pretty okay, considering how many aces I got, but we'll see. Flush gonna flush, man. What the hell am I gonna do with that? Superposition is stupid. And I don't even have like a consistent deck enough to reliably get straights. I don't even. I have 1/6. Like, what a waste of a holographic. It breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Okay. Even Steven's not good. Odd Todd would be pretty good considering how many 5s we have. How many? Don't I have like a lot of 8s? No. Yeah, well, we have a lot of 4s. Not worth a Joker slot, though. Let's make this glass. Let's make this steel. Boom. Perfect. It's white stake though, like this is the first difficulty, so it's like, it ain't gonna be that hard. Doesn't feel like the AI is trying to screw you as hard. Is this worth a venture to take a peek-see? I think my flushes aren't even leveled up, so this doesn't bother me. I don't care about the foil. I'll probably play both of those just so I have the money, so I can wait on this voucher, so I get more interest in the meantime. I'm good. I don't need to take a peek-see. The speed or club multiplier would be really good for us. My glass card. If I didn't have the smear joker, I don't think I would have taken that hand downgrade. Like, that's literally the only reason I was even willing, because I do not like the hand size downgrade. It does hurt a lot more than you realize, especially when you're greedy and a dumbass. Ooh. YOLO. Alright, got one more. It's very upset. What is this? That's a full house. Four of a kind. A fours. Sure. Guess we'll go with the flush with the aces, so we'll go digging. How about queen ace full house and the aces will pop? Sure. Give me them chips and aces have literally been carrying me. If I don't have a play with aces, I don't think I win. I need something, otherwise we're gonna have a problem soon. Ooh. I only have one in the deck. Alright, so we got the discard. It's a tough decision. Because it's a 1.2 multiplier, which is great. But the problem is I don't have any additive. That's not currently my problem. My problem is either chip side or additive. Misprint is also very random naturally, so there's that too. Because this basically covers like chips in a roundabout way. That's needed for the synergy. This is polychrome and gives me money now. And the aces have been great. There's a great multiplier increase, but damn. Welcome, Cat Dog, by the way. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. Absolutely, all of it. Absolutely, bud. Also, you're streaming later tonight because I'm gonna have to stop by. I'm gonna have to. I think you said this already. I'm assuming if you're feeling better. You've got to be feeling a lot better from the surgery, I assume. Better be. You're not allowed to leave this mortal plane yet. Also 4/4, let's get rid of this. We do need aces. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha, Cat Dog. Yeah, it's a little lame. I agree. Damn. Damn! I'm assuming the bleeding stopped at this point, though. Gotta take it easy. Gotta rest. It's hard when you don't want to. I know that feeling. You hope it excuse me. That's the most, like, relatable statement. I'm hoping it stops. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, I know that feeling all too well. Yeah, gauze that up. Try not to talk. You best probably rest, unfortunately. Yeah. It is the season, too. Everyone's kind of distracted. I know. If something happened to my voice, I would have a problem. You plan to be back. I know, right? Fuck! Is this, I mean, this is my spirit animal, but I'm sure this is... when the realization kicked in. I love this. It's true. We feel that way all the time. All the time. God, it's this the truth. Alright, I'm definitely gonna make this more spades. Just because we want the convenient flushes. I am gonna pop Wheel of Fortune because I'm hoping. Freaking nope. I don't want wild. What's the Emperor got for me? Ooh, another wheel. Hey! I got a holographic on the splash. Actually super helpful. That is actually helpful. Strange. But helpful. All clubs are debuffed. Oh, fuck. My entire deck is considered Spader Club. So I lose. I lose. Damn. Okay, what could I get in the shop that would make a difference? Oh, I don't know. Shit. That's true. I couldn't make a really ballsy decision, and since it is clubs that are debuffed by the boss, I could just kill the Joker, because of this Joker, right? All my spades will be considered it as well. But if I just sell it, I at least won't lose as much as my deck as I would need. That's a thought. It would hurt, but maybe we get like lucky with, you know, one shop as like, you know, the final push, right? Like a recovery Joker, something silly. Yeah, gotta draw reds. That's true. Very true. Oh, what a shit shop this is too. Fuck. I'm gonna take temperance to get the money because maybe I get one extra roll in the shop, and then we'll put this on both of the queens, the heart and the spade, because we know clubs will be debuffed. And if we happen to get them, maybe we'll get lucky with the lucky. Get lucky with the lucky. All the lucky. Hierophant Stone card's not a bad idea if we get the pair. Buff another pair of queens we have. I'm kind of inclined to do the 5s because the queens at least are 10 chips and the 5s are only 5 chips, but you know. And we have a lot of 5s, so they would get used. I'm gonna do that. Shit! I hate knowing that the boss is coming and that I don't have any means to defeat him. Deck is so weak. I say deck, but this run is really weak at the moment. It was okay for like the first, you know, couple of antes, but now we've progressed to the mid game where it's like, is your deck solid? Like, are you sure? You're about to get it. Two Paris Maces, get some multiplier, sure. I don't know if a pair of Jack wins it. Well, we do have Splash, which is gonna make a difference because of the ace. Gives us the multiplier and some chips, and then we have the pair. We only need basically 1,170, so let's go fishing. Hey, we got a better card. I'm like, I'll just throw away one discard, just one random fish to see, just to change the calculation in my madness. This should do okay. Better. Making me nervous. Supernova's not a bad call because it gives me a multiplier. Okay, Supernova might be better than the Scholar at this point because we just need the multiplier and it's more consistent and we can grow it. Running into a dilemma though, and one of the dilemmas is I need to also, I'm forgetting about the boss. We could get lucky and draw a lot, like, so, okay, we only have 19 light cards that could be flushable, okay? One of them is even steel, so even if we include that, every flush is 5 cards, so at the most we can only play 3 flushes of a light suit, and that's if I get them, and it needs to be 22,000. I mean, it's possible. I think we turn the 2 into a glass card because that could be helpful. Get rid of this. Get Super Note. I should have probably waited. Well, no, I had to buy it because otherwise I couldn't do my reroll. That's not a bad 2. Honestly, I'll take the 5 because I have a bunch of 5s, and that'll be useful. What a great card that serves me no purpose because of the boss. Oh. Oh. I'm debating on whether or not I sell the misprint holographic to get the Wrathful Joker, because it will hurt me for the boss because I don't have the holographic, which is a problem, and the misprint. So that's a lot of additive multiplier. But if I get past this boss, it'll set me up for probably the win. I say YOLO. Why do you show me this? It's a good card too. Okay, next round. We're screwed. Look at this hand. Oh, it hurts. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna choke to death. Wait, this is a flush house. This will go hard. This might win it. Welcome, Coffee Filled Rage. Merry Christmas, bud. Am I already done wrapping my presents? Yes. Yes, I am. I actually did that yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I did a couple days ago. Days are blending together. Vacation does that. It's a day. It's a day ago. But yes. Thank you for asking, bud. Good vibes. Merry Christmas and all that jazz. Hopefully you've done the same. That goes for everybody. It's always my default. Okay. This flush could go really good for us. Oh, you meant, I'm sorry, I misread that. You said unwrapping. I wrapped presents. That's me misreading. That's me being dumbass. Dumbass! My apologies. Yeah, there's like an old tradition where you have to unwrap them early. Or, yeah, unwrap them early. Sorry, I'm bad. My bad. Missed the UN. Is this the order in which I want to do this? Yes. This glass card could... I don't have any repeat. Let's go for it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, is that... Oh, is... It's a pretty quaint Christmas. At this point, like... This Christmas... Actually, last couple of Christmases have been like this one, which is... At this point, everyone else in the family is either estranged or dead. Actually, mostly dead. So it's pretty small. So the presents are kind of just more like little trinkets and stuff like that. Ain't nothing too extreme. Ain't nothing like if I had the kids and a wife and all that kind of stuff, it wouldn't be like that kind of level, unfortunately. One day, but we'll see. If luck prevails. Did I unwrap them already? No. Yeah, they're still under the tree. Have I got anything good? I don't know yet. I do not know yet. I will be either tomorrow or the next day or the weekend, even the weekend potentially, because it falls on a Wednesday. But whatever random trinket I get, I'll enjoy it. It'll be nice. Last year I got a bunch of books that I wanted. Gotcha, fans. That I actually didn't know. I've heard of a couple traditions for various things. Yeah, that's what I figured, fans. I've heard, like, there's been a couple weird traditions. Like, there's a tradition, too, of, like, I'm trying to remember what they did exactly. It was something with peanut butter in the milk. It was some weird, thing. I remember someone telling me this, and I thought they could have been trolling. They were fucking stupid as hell for saying it. I was like, why are you putting a bit of peanut butter in the milk for Santa? Some luck tradition thing. I mean, peanut butter is not bad with milk, but I don't know why. I don't know. Whiskey in a glass would be better. I concur. So last year the books I got were really good. I got hold on, I can actually show them. One moment. These were last year, mind you. I will stress. Last year I got these books. But some of them I've started, some of them I haven't. I have books. I didn't grab all 5 of them. No, it's not the Bible. At the Brothers Grimm, whole bunch of tales. A lot of these are like complete stuff because I like the ideas and like beautiful art in them. I'm a sucker for good cover art, and I love my hard cases. But complete Grimm's fairy tale. That's pretty good. The other one was the Odyssey, and another combo book. I'm trying to remember. Illidan and the Odyssey. Robert Louis Stevenson novels. Right. A lot of good pirate adventures in here. I mean, look at that art. Isn't that beautiful? Am I aware that the Brothers Grimm is German? Yes, but not from learning it the traditional way. I learned it because of a show association. It was the only reason I knew. Most of like the old fairy tales are from that region of the world anyway, and much more darker. H.G. Wells complete. Yeah, the Grimm, and one of the big things in it was all about German-related stuff and the Black Forest and all that. So. But H.G. Wells' complete collection was pretty good. Pretty nice. And then Jules Verne. The novels, like Journey Around the World. What's the other one? Some of these I've read before. Some of them I actually haven't. I never actually read Journey to the Center of Earth. I've seen the movie, though. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And so it's just got books that got like complete collections of the works. I love that stuff. They seem dark, but it's people forget. Again, it's kind of like the capsaicin thing earlier we were watching. I mean, people don't fucking understand. They're not. The whole point of a fairy tale was to give a moral point. It was like they weren't meant to make sense like you would traditionally think. It is an artist using lies to tell a truth. That's what a fairy tale is. A good artist uses lies to tell the truth. That's the whole point. When people don't use clever lies to tell the real truth, it's just shit, and that's why people don't like it. That's why I love that line in V for Vendetta. I remember it because it's quoting somebody, like another person has said it, but it's great. Exactly, yeah, and don't put bread around, and yeah, there's a bunch of things you can draw from it. My favorite is, of course, The One Who Cried Wolf. Coffee Field Rage. What a statement. Jesus Christ. Would that be like the equivalent curse of like the man's period? Is like every month you've got to snip your foreskin because it's growing back? It just sounds like a needed or a needless painful endeavor. But sure. Let me go put my books up. My cultured ass. Oh, and one other thing too. I did not get this for Christmas last year, but there was a Christmas where I got this one as well because I like this one. Currently, I'm wanting to start this one, which is an ancient Greek philosophers. Whole book collection of that, which is interesting. Exactly, Feds. That's a good call. Yeah, strangle someone with a foreskin. I love how we're talking about like cultured, wholesome stories and fairy tales, and like we just jump right to like, let's strangle somebody with a foreskin. Fucking love the internet. It's so silly. That's funny. Probably. Gotcha, fans. I know of some, Greek philosophers because people talk about them. The kind of colloquial people just know, Socrates and Marco Polo and Marco Polo is more of an explorer, but I don't know about many. I know about common ones that if I heard their name, I would know them. But I actually enjoy them and properly understand them. I don't actually have that many under my belt at all. Probably a lot of the stuff I know is probably from them, but now I have a book and can read it at some point. One of my personal goals is I would like in the first month of the year to have that book read, the Greek one. That's a lot of pages. I would be ideal, but I'll take half. Will be my minimum. I have no discards. I have nothing to play. I think we lost. I'm pretty sure I lost. And there's nothing I can do about it. Now here's something interesting I could do. How many do I have? I have only 4 spades. I have Splash. If I sold this card right now, I would have a chance to win. At least to go to the next shop. And you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because YOLO. Very cheap romance novel, fantasy romance novel. That was not enough to win. That's unfortunate. That's interesting, Coffee Field Rage. I don't know if cheap would be the right word to describe it. Could still be good. Just because something is expensive does not necessarily mean it's good. There are plenty of cheap things that are great. Pizza, hamburger, beer. These are great things, and they're pretty cheap relative to most things. I'm just saying. Yes. Yeah. Massive defeat, unfortunately. I wanna go, actually, hold on. Give me the new run, sure. Why don't you go to main menu? I think though, because I'm at the 3-hour mark, and I have a dinner at 6, and I need to jump in the shower. So regrettably, I have to end it. I don't want to, but it is the way it is. I don't know what the hell I'm going to stream tomorrow because it's Christmas Day. Probably more of this because it's the most convenient thing I have set up. And I've just, been enjoying the holidays and hanging out with family. So, Also, really good food. Really good food. I've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you, fans, for sharing the videos and all the chit chat and stuff. It's always a pleasure. Thank you again, Cat Dog, for lurking. Get your mouth feeling better. Much good vibes and Christmas vibes, everything to everybody. Coffee Fuel Rage, thank you for the good little giggle. And enjoy your fantasy romance novel. And most of all, to everyone, stay unstoppable. Bye-bye.